Hi, this is Omar Qureshi और आज Zoom में मौसम बदलने वाला है because I'm sitting with the beautiful star cast of the film Mosam, which is coming up. Shahid Kapoor and Sonam Kapoor right here in the Zoom studios. Welcome, guys.
Thank you, Omar. This is the first time I've been called beautiful, so it feels very special.
Beautiful inside, beautiful within, beautiful external.
Inside and outside, absolutely.
Right? Tell me, like, how did the subject come about? How did this theme come about of Mosam?
I'd been running after Dad for almost 3 years to make a film with me. We all know he's been busy with his acting assignments, and finally he, I think, felt guilty enough as a father to make a film for his son. And then he wrote the script of Mosam, narrated it to me, and I quite loved it. And then we were thinking about who the right cast for the girl would be. And Dad felt that Sonam would be the perfect cast for the film because she has the innocence that is required for the kind of love story that Mosam is. At least you look innocent, Sonam.
So, you mean she's not?
Huh?
You mean she's not?
No, of course she's innocent.
Yeah?
She looks so innocent, look at her.
She looks more innocent than she is.
No, I would just say that she is exactly what she looks.
Thank you.
Innocent and wicked.
Yeah, both.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to return the compliment?
Well, I think Shahid is the only one who can look like a boy and then progress on looking like a man. I think it's very few people who have that dichotomy where they can look both.
Yeah.
And I think that's why there was... he suits the fact that he can be like an 18, 19-year-old and also look like a 30-year-old, Air Force officer. I think he has the physicality to carry off both.
Well, this talk about you crying on the sets and that you were...
No, Shahid made me cry.
Shahid made you cry. What did he do?
I of course, Sonam, thank you.
What did he do?
I did cry in the scenes. I didn't cry off the scenes. I don't do that much drama at all. It's contrary to popular belief.
Tell me, you play a man in uniform and the look is very Top Gun. So women love men in uniform. Yeah, women love men in uniform. Like so.
Yes. Dad told me that when he wrote the script because I asked him, why do you want me to play an Air Force officer? He said, when we will complete the film, then you will understand why I want you to play it.
Yeah, you like men in uniform?
Yeah. Which girl doesn't?
Yeah.
It shows a sense of purpose and men look like men in uniform.
Okay, you like Shahid in uniform?
Yeah. I think he looks best in uniform.
Okay, you mean completely covered?
Well, I think there's something very sexy quality when a man is completely covered.
True.
So I think the same goes for women.
Yeah. You took any tips from Top Gun?
Not really. Actually, we were all very surprised. And then we understood how generalized the view is on these things. We actually kept a mustache to make sure that it, like Tom Cruise doesn't even have a mustache and my hair is very different.
But he's playing an Air Force guy, that's why
he's
people...
playing, that's what I'm saying.
God,
Eventually we realized it was so generic because you're a pilot and because that film had a pilot and obviously that's an iconic film which everybody
Also, you
remembers.
have a similar, you look a lot like him.
You think?
Yeah.
I love you, Sonam.
Big compliment.
No, so yeah, I mean, it's good, man. I mean, I don't mind. But no, the idea was to play an Indian Air Force officer, which is nothing like an Air Force officer of the United States.
Tell me, did you throw your weight around on the sets because
You
Dad's
should ask
movie?
Sonam that.
No. He was carrying lights around. That's
Helping
Yeah,
with the
very
production.
contrary to what people believe. Actually, I was whatever जो भी space खाली थी, assistant director की space, spot boy की space, सोनम के क्या mark change करने की space, ऐसी कोई भी चीज़ जो थी, I was available for that.
But were you intimidated by the fact that it's Shahid's movie and he might get more preference?
No.
His dad was making the movie?
No, it was the first meeting Pankaj sir had with my dad was that Sonam is going to be there in every frame. The Shahid is going to be there. That's why we need that many dates. So Dad wasn't saying that. Oh, my dad wasn't asking why, but why is Sonam going to get enough? He was just asking how many dates do you want, and he said no because Sonam is going to be there as much. And I've heard the script. You know what I mean? It's a love story. Love story can't be made with one person. No, it has to be made with two people.
Shahid, it took a while to make the movie. There was talk that it
take
went
that
over
much
budget.
time.
But a year, which is long in today's.
Yeah.
I'm so used to that.
हाँ, तुझे आदत है ना?
You're used to long movie.
Yeah, my first two films took 3 years in totality to make.
Oh my God. Yeah?
I mean, both
both.
Savari and Delhi 6, I was already
took
3
a
years
while.
in this, it took time.
Yeah. But there was
So
also
basically, you're
talk.
trying to say you're a veteran.
I'm a veteran doing long films. First
She's a
two films was like, Savari took 2 years making, and
Lovely.
Delhi 6 took a year and almost 1 year, 9 months.
There was talk that the movie has gone over budget and there was some financial issues. There was any truth in that?
There is all kinds of talk which keeps coming about any film that maybe is making people curious, and because we have been not talking about Mausam, it made people more curious to know about it. We have given Mausam what it needed, we have given Mausam what it deserved and what it required, and nothing more and nothing less.
I think the answer for both of you. Yeah. But tell me,
उसका इसको कौन सा आंसर देने में बोर्डम होता है या इंटरेस्ट नहीं होता है मैं समझ जाता हूँ तो फिर मैं इसके लिए भी आंसर दे देता हूँ.
so what is the, have some secret code or what, some expression?
Yeah, this is our 75th interview together, so now we are perfectly in tandem with each other.
But tell me, like now you're in tandem, but there was talk again that you guys didn't hit it off right away initially. Is that true?
Who's told this?
I really don't.
Oh no, we were very.
It's okay. It gives us opportunity to praise each other and
Yeah,
say how much we like each other and how cute your smile is and what a lovely salwar kameez you're wearing.
Yeah, it's a very nice welcome.
No, we got along from the very beginning.
Okay, there was no issues at all.
No, I don't have any issues with anybody.
Two single people, there was no attraction.
However good-looking and amazing Shahid is, he's an actor.
खुद तो actress बन गई, but I can't date him.
I'm with him on that.
He gets hot because he makes everybody his friend.
Is that true?
She's made her own screenplay of my life. Yeah.
Two single people, there was no attraction.
It's not necessary to be, and I know, however good-looking and amazing Shahid is, he's an actor. So if he was not an actor, he was
Your
directing.
father is an actor.
So
that's
exactly my
terrible.
point.
How can you say that? How can you
That's no
generalize that?
justification.
That's exactly
Unacceptable.
why. It's like dating my
You
dad.
would not have been born if your mom didn't marry your dad.
We don't buy
And what do you
that.
mean it's like dating your dad? That's a bit much.
Yeah, you had a mustache.
Yeah, maybe in the
mustache.
that part I can accept. But what is this whole thing of not dating an actor? Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah.
No, yeah. It's a thing.
खुद
You
तो
change-
actress बन गई,
change your
but I can't
profession.
date him.
Change
I'm
your
with him on
profession.
that.
Huh?
I'm with him on
खुद
that.
एक्ट्रेस बन गई है फिर बोलती है एक्टर को डेट नहीं
How can
करूंगी.
you say not like
ये
actor?
किस तरह की बात है?
ये बहुत गलत कहा आपने.
No, and I'm friends with him, yeah. Why do you have to ruin the whole thing? I want to work with him in the future.
No, not ruin the whole thing. He's a charming guy. He's a good-looking guy.
Yeah,
a good-looking
no, but I have to
girl, so-
work with him in the future. You ask me this is all the heroes.
Omar is selling me really hard to you, na? He's like, yeah, अच्छा लड़का है.
No, but you know, I swear Shahid had come with Abhay also. He's asked me the same question. Why don't you want to date him? Why is it this? Why should
But
I
you
date
and Abhay
him?
love each other.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
They have so much love.
No, because he's single attractive.
No,
so.
but I want to work with him in the future. Honestly, Omar,
So
I saw,
you're
because
saying that two
we are
people who
so
are
good on screen together. Off screen, we don't want to ruin
We just
each
don't
other.
match up to our on-screen
On-screen
pair.
chemistry
Off
pair.
screen, we'll always be a paler version of what we are on screen.
Yeah.
So we decided that
But
it's better
she's
just
saying
to...
that I want to work with him in the future. I mean, she cannot be linked with anybody and work with that person.
No, I don't think it's possible to. I mean, if something wrong happens, then you can't work with the person again. I mean, at least I don't have that. I don't have the stomach to do something like that.
But he has a reputation of being a flirt and a charmer.
Please.
I have a reputation of being a flirt.
Please, he's the least flirt. Please, oh my God, why do you have this reputation? He is not at all like that. He's the most biggest bondo in this world.
What are you saying?
I swear.
But you're saying that once the camera goes switched off, there was no chemistry between you all, just friendship.
We're just friendship, yeah.
So then, what about the kissing scene in the movie? I mean, what about? I mean, where did that chemistry
What do
come?
we do with it?
Sorry, Anna.
It's called acting, you know, Omar. There's a thing that we do, which is called acting. We are
Okay.
actors. You know, when you're doing any scene, there are 50 light men. There are 2-3 camera setups on you. Everybody's staring at you. There's a thermocol most of the time in between the both of you.
Yeah, and when you're doing romantic scenes, then there is a very sweaty, stinky assistant somewhere close by, or this guy saying, "Hey, sir, थोड़ा left में ज़्यादा जाओ, focus out हो रहा है," or something like that is happening. Or yeah, so it's
it's very-
extremely uncomfortable.
It's very conducive for a romantic atmosphere.
Lovely.
Right?
Proximity.
Yep.
The code word being proximity.
Proximity, yes.
Proximity. Sonam, is there like what kind of a person is Shahid? If you were to size him up in a sentence, and you for her as well.
Shahid is very, very simple. He has very few wants and desires except for his motorbikes, and that's it.
Thanks, Anna.
That's it.
I look like such a complete person.
But you know, that's what I mean. He's not a very he's not complicated, and which is the best thing about him. He's really simple and he's really sweet, and he's a good. He's like a wholesome good guy. And
Wholesome, nice.
It's wholesome. You're wholesome.
Where are these
Which
words
is
coming
brilliant.
from? Yeah.
I'm telling you, there you know, you have these kind of they're bad boys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But Shah is the kind of guy you'd be like proud to take home to your mom and be like, okay, this is the guy I'm dating or I want to get married to and stuff like that.
Oh.
He's wholesome, he's sweet, and he's stop it. Stop it! Just because I'm praising you. And I like the relationship that he has with his family. You know, he's. I mean, you know, from the outside you think he might have a complicated family life, but no, he has the simplest family life, and I love that because it's filled with love and you know, connections, and they're close to each other, and I think it's brilliant. It's very, like, I've worked with a lot of heroes and they're all amazing, but he's the most wholesome among them.
I'm the most wholesome hero you worked with.
Wholesome.
I like that. I like
That's an amazing word, wholesome.
Yeah.
And what is your opinion of her?
To begin with, I think she's also very, very close to her family. She's very protective about her family. I remember her brother and her came to my place once. I had a little get-together, and she was taking care of her brother all the time, which I thought was very, very sweet. She's very close to her sister. They're quite inseparable. She hugely loves her father, and her father's mad about her, totally mad about her. Her mom keeps her in check a little bit. That's what her mom does, which I think is highly required.
I'm spoiled rotten by the whole family.
Yeah, but it's lovely. It's lovely. They're very, very close. I think at heart she's somebody who's very emotional, because of which she kind of like stays a little away, because I think she is somebody who very easily can get hurt or very easily, because she's very sensitive as a person. I think she's beautiful. She has, and she's not, I mean, everybody says she has very classic beauty, but no, she's beautiful in the true sense to me.
Stop it, okay, now bas ho gaya. Khatam. Let's ask the next
She's getting embarrassed. No, let him finish. Let him
No,
finish.
next question.
I think her priorities are very right. She's very clear about how much work means to her, how much her personal life means to her, who she needs to stay in touch with, who she needs to give how much importance to. She's very clear about that, and I think for a woman that's very important. It's very important for a girl or a woman to know what her priorities are and where they lie, and where to draw the line with whom. And I think she's clear about that, and I think she's very talented, and she's done
Okay,
a fab
bas.
job.
Now we're done.
Yeah, I'm also done. This
Yeah,
is
bas.
done.
That's it.
What do you find most irritating about
Sonam has this habit of talking incessantly whenever she gets a little nervous.
I'm giggling.
And she starts giggling, and I need to concentrate, and so constantly she would be talking. One more thing which I really get irritated with Sonam about is that she has, what's that game called on your iPad?
Angry Birds.
Angry Birds.
Oh God, no.
But isn't it a pig game?
Yeah, you
but
have
why
to
is it
kill
called
the pigs,
Angry Birds?
because the birds are killing. Because
The birds are killing the pigs.
Yeah, I finished it all 3 stars in all the levels.
Yeah, and that's all she does. She sits in one
addicted to
corner
that.
like that, and she just plays something on the iPad constantly. That's all she's
It's
doing.
like this, Mama.
Oh, it's like this. Sorry, I got the finger wrong.
What do you find most irritating about Shahid?
He doesn't think about himself too much. Like he's not a very. I think as an actor you need to be very selfish and think about your work, especially when you're on set. I think, and he gets, obviously, because I haven't seen him on any other set, but I've seen him on Mausam's set, and obviously he had a little bit of stress and stuff like that. So what used to happen was, like, he was so concerned about what everything is happening or how his dad is doing and all, and he used to not, like, you know, concentrate on his thing. And then, you know, people take advantage of him, like left, right, and center. Like,
Really?
Yeah, they do. You're the most gullible, like,
No?
you're too gullible.
Advantage in what sense?
In sense, like, you know, he'll give his all, and like he'll sit and discuss, and he'll like be there during pre-production. I'm so sure he does this. He'll like go for recce's and all for every film of yours. Don't liar.
No, I don't.
Swear. So, and then after that,
You're making me sound like a really vela guy, ना कि इसके पास सब कुछ करने के लिए time है.
वो मैं है, तो
No,
क्या
not
है?
true, yeah.
But this is because you've done Mausam with me, no? So I don't
हाँ,
know.
Mausam was like that. Correct.
So I'm just like,
Next film में मैं एकदम star की तरह
हाँ,
हूँ. Shades
please,
dreads
yeah,
पहन
he
के,
needs to
where's my
start
bag?
behaving like a
I'm not
star.
happy with the air condition. I'll be like that.
Yeah, he needs to start behaving like a star, because he is a star. He can't be like, you know, like, I'm not saying that he's very down to earth and all that, but at the end of the day, you are a star. You can't, and then people will take advantage of you and be like, okay, ये तो कुछ भी कर लेगा, it's okay, चलेगा. You know,
अब तो तूने announce कर दिया सबके सामने.
Yeah. Do you behave like a star, Sonam?
No, I don't think I know.
she
I don't
doesn't
know.
behave like that.
No, but you know, you need
She's
to.
born and brought up in a film family.
Yeah,
So for her, it's nothing like that's what I see whenever I see her come on set and see her do her thing. You know, it's like every day for her because she's grown up in that atmosphere.
And
So
I'm
it's
like-
not anything new for her.
It's a production family, so you understand the, you know, what goes on and stuff like that. But I just feel like sometimes you need to not to behave like a star, but I think you need to draw a line with when there's work going on. You know, you can't get like overtly,
Yeah.
you know, this thing, and then he gets hurt because he makes everybody his friend.
Is that true?
She's made her own screenplay of my life. Yeah.
You get hurt?
I get hurt and then some friend hurts me and whatever.
And you
I'm
get
telling you, I
used.
don't want to name names.
One embarrassing secret about Sonam.
It's an embarrassing secret. I think it's very cute. Her brother has her name and her sister's name on his back. He's got it tattooed on his back, which I think is very cool.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
how many people know that, but I think it's very cool.
That's very
And I
sweet.
have my own name tattooed on my which I
You
don't
have your own name
Yeah, which
tattooed.
you
on your-
revealed on the
why?
last show.
You forget who you are. Why do you need your own name?
Because my name means the fortunate one. So
Yeah.
I got
But
a
it's in
Chinese.
some other language,
Yeah, it's in
In some
Chinese.
other language, yeah.
I said I'm not going to leave me. So why should I tattoo?
But
something?
we've never seen it. Where is it?
Yeah.
It's on my hip bone.
So it's not a
I only
visible.
wear salwar suits and
It's
dresses.
not a
and-
visible tattoo.
No.
It's not a
Has
visible
it-
tattoo, yeah.
So you've never shown it in a film or
No, I
something?
have no, but in Savaria, but I
You
had to
only show
cover
it to the fortunate one.
Yeah.
Oh, well said.
Sick.
Why sick? That's a
Yeah, he's got
fantastic
this
pun.
is his sense
Yeah.
of humor.
A secret about him?
Secret about him, he's very open. You know, secret.
Embarrassing secret.
Embarrassing secret. What is an embarrassing secret about him?
This one music.
He doesn't have a tattoo on his hip.
No, I know some. I can't say those embarrassing secrets, so I'm not going to say it only. Embarrassing secret. He's more obsessed with his hair than I am.
Oh, boy. That's
okay.
It's
You're feeling so bad about it कि मैंने बहुत बड़ी कोई बात बोल दी.
Matlab, I've never seen anyone. That's
She's very
why
thrilled with herself. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's very thrilled that she said it.
but he loves his. Because he's got so much hair
Yeah.
on his head. The only two people I've seen so obsessed with their hair is my father and him.
Oh, yeah.
Because they have so much hair,
Yeah.
so they're
Yeah.
only thinking about it all the time.
Yeah. Both of you are hugely popular movie stars. And there's stuff written about you every day,
Like
every
what?
other day. Yeah, like every other day, there's something about, about you.
But
how
good,
much
na?
do you believe what you read about Shahid or hear about Shahid? And how much do you believe about Sonam?
Most of the stuff, I mean, I know that Shahid was here. I was like, what rubbish? She was shooting. I know.
Yeah, most of the, yeah. I mean, as actors, you know, when.
Nothing like that.
Yeah, because I mean, actors know about each other and about, I mean.
And I just asked him, I said, is this true?
Yeah, whenever she meets me, she says, I have gossip. Tell me if it's true.
Yeah?
So yeah, that's how girls are. They like
About
they
him.
like talking
No,
about.
not about him. Why would you
No,
gossip
other
with him
stuff about
other-
us, about each other. We know what we need to know,
Yeah,
and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no, you can't. It's now. I mean, after spending so much time with him,
Yeah.
it's like there's really no secrets
Yeah.
left.
But
Yeah. And no need to be, because I think if like, I mean, we're friends
Yeah,
and
no,
we
we're
can talk
friends,
about
but
stuff, and it's
yeah.
casual and it's chilled out.
So
And
you're
he's got
more-
a nice group of friends. Like I like his friends. Like
Okay.
he's like two of his friends, and they're very like they're very sweet people that he hangs out with and stuff like that.
But tell me, you're doing a love story together, and love stories are not complete without heartbreaks. In real life, how much have you been heartbroken? Have you been heartbroken? Like,
yeah, I think
Yeah,
all of us
yes,
have. It starts when you're in your teenage and
Yes.
obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, he's one of those gullible ones. Everybody must be doing something wrong to him.
You should protect me, so तुम ख्याल रख मेरा.
हाँ, मैं
I'll
करती
send
हूँ
the
ना।
girls to your house for approval.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fully. Yeah, please do that.
But then I'll never get one. I have a feeling. कोई approve ही नहीं होगी. तेरे standards बहुत high हैं. तू बोलेगी उसके जूते का कलर ठीक नहीं था, उसके बाल का perm ठीक नहीं था, ऐसे करके तू reject कर देगी सब. हाँ?
हाँ, पर तेरी टेस्ट अच्छी है यार, अच्छी टेस्ट है.
ना?
हाँ, बहुत अच्छी टेस्ट है.
है ना? Thanks.
and you do the same for her.
क्या?
Approve the guys.
नहीं, इसको क्या approval की ज़रूरत है? She understands all these things. She's much better with all this, I think.
She knows.
She's more sorted and more.
I know.
Heartbroken.
Obviously,
Recently?
yeah, it's been in general. The first person to break my heart was Leonardo DiCaprio.
The one quality is very important in a life partner that you would want.
Loyalty and integrity.
And for you,
Honestly.
you guys have a great chemistry, on this show.
Thank you.
It's showing on screen also. And looking forward to a very, very successful movie.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
My
Shah.
pleasure.
Thank you so much.